Today, I want to share something that can completely change the way women respond to you. It's a simple but incredibly powerful technique that can spark attraction almost immediately. Curious? But before we go any further, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Use what you learn here in a positive way. Use it to build real connection and genuine chemistry, not to manipulate or hurt someone. Sincere. If you can promise that, then let's continue. Pay close attention, because the way teasing is delivered matters just as much as the words themselves. I'll also walk you through examples and situations so you understand how to make teasing feel natural rather than forced. Once you understand this skill, even the most ordinary conversation can turn into something playful and engaging. Chuckles. Think of teasing as one of the strongest tools you can add to your dating toolbox. It isn't just useful when you first meet someone. Even couples who have been together for years keep their chemistry alive by teasing each other in a fun, affectionate way. Learning how to do this well can completely shift the way women experience conversations with you. Curious. So why does teasing work so well? The first reason is confidence. When you tease in a relaxed and playful way, it shows that you are comfortable in your own skin. It communicates that you are not intimidated by the person you're talking to. One of the most effective tools you can use when interacting with women is playful teasing. When it's done correctly, it creates a spark that ordinary conversation simply can't match. Women of every age respond to it, whether someone is in her 20s or well into her 50s. Light teasing adds excitement and emotional energy to an interaction. It's one of the purest forms of flirting because it mixes humor, confidence, and curiosity all at once. Welcome to Inside Her Heart, where we explore the psychology behind attraction and connection. Confidence like that is naturally attractive because it signals emotional strength. Curious. The second reason is that teasing quickly defines the tone of the interaction. Within the first few minutes of meeting you, a woman is subconsciously deciding how she should see you. If your behavior feels overly polite and purely friendly, she may place you in the safe friend category. But when you introduce playful teasing, the dynamic changes. Suddenly, the interaction carries a hint of flirtation and energy. Chuckles. This is important because people tend to follow the tone you set. In many ways, you teach others how to interact with you through your behavior. If you want a woman to see you as someone exciting and confident, your attitude has to reflect that from the beginning. When you tease in the right way, you send several signals at once. You show that you are confident about what you want. You show that you are relaxed enough not to take everything too seriously. You demonstrate that you can laugh, play, and enjoy the moment. Chuckles. You also show that you're comfortable being yourself instead of trying to impress someone with perfection. All of these signals combine to create a very clear impression. Instead of seeing you as just another polite acquaintance, she starts to see you as someone interesting, someone fun, and someone who can bring excitement into the conversation. Excited. Once that perception forms, everything else becomes easier, the interaction flows more naturally, the tension becomes playful, and the connection can move beyond simple friendliness into something more magnetic. Before jumping into the exact teasing lines you can use, there's something extremely important we need to cover first, and that's delivery. The way you say a teasing line matters just as much as the words themselves. If your tone or attitude is off, the message you send will be completely different, and the playful energy you're trying to create can disappear almost instantly. Good teasing should never come from frustration, insecurity, or a need for approval. If you're trying to tease someone while secretly hoping they validate you, it will show. Instead, approach teasing as something you're doing for your own enjoyment. It should feel light, relaxed, and a little mischievous. The mindset is playful, not serious. At the same time, teasing should never feel harsh or insulting. A good way to think about it is the way you might jokingly tease a younger sibling or a close friend. It's gentle, fun, and clearly comes from a good place. If the teasing feels mean-spirited or aggressive, the entire dynamic falls apart. Another important thing to remember is balance. Teasing is powerful, but using it too often can make the interaction feel awkward or poorly timed. If every sentence is a tease, it can seem like you're only there to poke fun at her instead of actually connecting. The purpose of teasing is to open the door to flirting and playful conversation, not to dominate the entire interaction. A little goes a long way. Your body language and facial expressions also play a big role. When you tease someone, it should be accompanied by a relaxed smile or a small smirk. Maintain comfortable eye contact and keep your posture open. When your intention is playful and kind, your eyes naturally reflect that energy. People can feel when something is meant in good fun, and that subtle warmth makes all the difference. Now let's look at some examples you can actually use. I like to group teasing into different situations so it feels natural instead of forced. The first category is teasing that sets the tone early in the interaction. Many men wait far too long before introducing playful energy into the conversation. Starting with light teasing early can instantly show confidence and personality. It signals that you're comfortable and that the interaction is meant to be fun. Ideally, you want to slip one or two playful remarks in before the conversation becomes completely normal and routine. For example, you might jokingly say something like, "I already have a feeling you and I might cause trouble together," or playfully react to something she says with, "Oh, wow, so you're one of those people." You could also smile and say, "Careful, you're adorable now, but you might ruin it if you keep talking." Or gently tease her nervousness by saying, "Relax, the nervous energy is kind of cute, actually." The goal of lines like these isn't to challenge her or confuse her. The only purpose is to set a playful atmosphere where both of you feel comfortable joking and flirting. When you say something like this, say it with confidence and a smile. Don't immediately pull back or apologize if she takes a second to understand the joke. Just stay relaxed and let the playful tone settle in. Another style of teasing I really enjoy is when you jokingly suggest that she's the one who is interested in you. These are especially fun because they flip the dynamic and make the moment feel lighter. For instance, if she comes over to talk to you, you could smile and say, "Wait, did you just come here to flirt with me?" Or if the conversation is going well, you might joke, "Okay, tell me the other reasons you like me so much." You could even laugh and say, "You're starting to look like someone who's falling for me." Or playfully add, "Stop looking at me like that, you're making this awkward for me." These lines work well because they acknowledge attraction without making things overly serious. Instead of putting pressure on the moment, they keep the mood fun and relaxed while still allowing that spark of chemistry to grow. But here's something important to remember. While teasing can help create attraction, real connection requires communication. If you want something deeper with a woman, you have to understand what makes her feel appreciated, what kind of attention she enjoys, and how she experiences attraction herself. That's one of the reasons we created a resource here at Inside Her Heart. It's called the Desire Playbook, and it includes 20 thoughtful questions you can ask a woman to better understand what excites her, what makes her feel valued, and how she experiences emotional and romantic connection. These questions are designed to open real conversations about attraction, closeness, and the kind of interaction that feels good for both people. The guide is linked in the description and it's completely free. It's simply there to help you move beyond surface level flirting and into genuine understanding. At the end of the day, teasing is such an effective tool because it communicates confidence and playfulness at the same time. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself and not easily intimidated. But remember, the tone always matters. The energy should stay lighthearted, never insulting, fun rather than aggressive, playful rather than heavy. The next time you find yourself talking with a woman, try slipping in one or two playful teases early in the conversation. Pay attention to the shift in energy. You'll often notice her smiling more, leaning closer, and becoming more engaged in the moment. When teasing lands the right way, you can actually see the difference. Her expression softens, her eyes brighten, and the conversation starts to carry a natural spark. That's the moment when a simple interaction moves from friendly into something more flirtatious and exciting. If you found these ideas helpful and picked up a few strategies you hadn't heard before, make sure you subscribe to Inside Her Heart and leave a comment telling me which teasing line you're most curious to try. I read every comment and love hearing how these ideas work for you. Thanks for being here. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep showing up as the best version of yourself.